All right, in this video, we are gonna be showing, I just think that, hold on one second. I just really think we really need some more of this girl in our lives. Here we go, let's let her join us a little bit more. Let's turn this, there we go. Now she's the star of the show, huh? Look at that face. Okay, so in this video, I'm gonna be showing you some of the things that I ordered for 2025. I've got my Jonny Seeds box here. We're gonna open it together. I'm gonna talk about what we grow when we start it. And hopefully we'll just have a good time. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna bust into it. All right, Rosie got bored, so she left. So she can go color. So this has become one of my very favorite greeneries, especially for the spring, and wants to grow at about 50 degrees. So I'm gonna wait a few weeks and then start it and then plant it out. And then I'll have that greenery with my tulips and my ranunculus. Okay, so like I said, snapdragons. We grew these our first 2 seasons, and then I didn't buy seeds the next season. I think I jumped on the train late or something, or didn't get them planted out in time, and they take 115 days, 120 days. So I just didn't do it. And I really missed having them in our bouquets last year. So I made sure to buy several packets this year. So we are gonna grow several different varieties, and I'm gonna put them on the screen here for you to see what we're gonna grow. We're gonna grow an early sunrise mix. I like the mix because I don't have to buy a packet of red, a packet of green, a packet of blue, a packet of pink, a packet of purple. Most of our bouquets are like a market bouquet, so they're a mixed bouquet. So when I grow, I'm not growing specific colors. We sell to florists a little bit, but that's not our main outlet. So mostly I say, hi cute florist, this is what I have today. Are you interested? Or this is what I have this week. Is this something you're interested in? We don't have enough demand from the florist yet for me to grow specifically for them. Same with weddings and special events. We dabble in them and I have fun doing them, but we don't have enough on the books for me to like think about what I might want to grow for wedding. For wedding flowers. So I do a lot of mixes because I like a variety, and we're new and I'm having fun with it. So I'm gonna grow a mix of that. I'm gonna grow the deep orange. I'm gonna grow, that's another deep orange. I'm gonna grow a berry blend. I probably accidentally ordered 2 deep orange. So the berry blend is my favorite. It's like pinks. I love pinks and purples. I think they add, like, especially if I pair it with a sunflower or a dahlia, I think it just adds a lot of depth to the bouquet. Okay, so this is another mix, and I'm gonna show you guys pictures. I'll just keep posting them right there. And then a light pink, excuse me. And then also a rocket mix. So a rocket is the type of, there's a lot of different varieties inside a snapdragon, and then the colors inside the varieties. So snapdragons are a must grow if you are a flower farmer, in my opinion, or even a gardener. Even if you're just like, I want a cut flower garden this year, recommend snapdragons. Okay, so then I would probably move to lavender. I'm gonna start our lavender 8 to 10 weeks before our last frost. So like we mentioned, that's what do we say, like March something? Anyway, so 8 to 10 weeks, I'm gonna start my lavender. I'm gonna sow it in our seed starting station. I'm gonna harden it off after the frost, and then I'm gonna put it outside to grow on. And these are perennial in our zone, so I'm really excited to have a lot of lavender. Like I said, last year was the first year we kind of dabbled with that, and I can't imagine not having it in our bouquets anymore. Okay, so this year we're gonna do an elegance purple. We're gonna do an elegance white, and we're gonna do a Munstead type. I'm so excited to be able to add these to our bouquets. Also, they attract the bees, the pollinators, and we love the pollinators. So growing on some lavender. Plus we have an acre, so we want to make it look pretty. So I'm really excited to have some plants that I can plant on a hillside and just kind of make that space beautiful. I love being able to have, with the lavender, perennials that come back every year that I can cut from that also are a staple in just our landscape area. So that's what we're trying to add to, is a lot of like plants that will transform some of our spaces and also that we can cut from. Okay, next I would go into the feverfew. Now, feverfew I use as a cool flower too. So I plant it in the fall and I plant it in the spring. So these are all perennial, and then we're gonna grow the Tetra White. Ooh, I think that one's my favorite. The Sunball, let's see. The Sunny Ball, sorry. Sunball is a different type of flower. And then also the Virgo. The Virgo. Now we move into the Celosia. Okay, so pampas. We're gonna grow some pampas types, which is kind of like a pampas grass or a pampas grass. It's like blue. It's like a plume on it. So these are kind of fun and big, and they'll add a lot of dimension into our bouquets. So this one is the pampas plume. I'm excited. I've never grown that kind before. So we're gonna grow the Selway White. We're gonna grow the Chef Mix. These are the brainy ones, I think. Hope I'm not wrong. I'll put a picture. You guys, I've only been doing this for 3 years, and it is so hard to keep just looking at the name to like remember what I ordered. Okay, Flamingo Feather. This I love growing last year. I remember because I added it into all of my bouquets later in the season, and it was so fun. It's like a little bit of a spike flower. So fun to have in them. So highly recommend the Flamingo Feather. We're gonna add a purple. Okay, and then a shimmer. I don't remember what this is, but I'm sure it's gonna be beautiful. I think it's like a pinky color. And then a red. So I'm really excited. I'm hoping to have some red, white, and blue bouquets for 4th of July this year. In that same 6 to 8 week window, we're also gonna start our asters. I like China asters, I like asters. I love asters. So these are great for fall. Take about 120 days to grow. We're gonna grow king size. We're gonna grow Bonita White. We're gonna grow Macaroon White. We're gonna grow Shell Pink. And we're gonna grow a Tower Mix. Again, I love growing the mixes because I feel like I can get, let's see, how many did we get? 1 million seeds. I won't use all of these. Maybe we will, who knows? I have little hands helping me plant, so I like to account for a, what's the right word? An air window. I like to say about 50% of these probably will not grow. My daughter last year has spilled so many packets, but I'd rather her be out there helping me than not have her out there, so we buy extra. I also, me, not my kid, left my seed bucket outside and my sprinklers went off and I lost a lot of seeds because they were wet and disgusting. So my bad. Anyway, so I account for air. So we're gonna grow a custom mix. Now this, again, I like the mixes because I can get 1 million seeds instead of buying 8 different packets of that color or 8 different specific colors. I can just grow one mix packet and I'm gonna get all kinds of fun blooms in color. Scabiosa sounds like a disease I once had in the 1800s, 1500s. Oh, she got the scabiosa. Scabiosa, we're gonna grow Fire King, and I have the perennial ones already planted. I planted them this fall, so hopefully they're popping up. Last year was the first year we grew this, and it really surprised me. It kind of is a workhorse, I'm not gonna lie, and we got lots of compliments on Scabiosa, so for sure we're not gonna go without this next year. False Queen Anne's Lace. I love this stuff, you guys. This one is the Green Mist, and it was huge for us. I feel like I can never have enough greenery or supporting flower type stems in there, so I really love the Omni. So in our bouquets, I am huge on overstuffing. I know some of you are cringing. I would love my customer to get home and say, whoa, instead of like, I spend how much money on what? So I am kind of an overstuffer, and I really love lots of different greeneries, lots of different supporting flowers, and then I put in like 5 to 7 main flowers in my bouquet. And those are our market bouquets. So I really love wowing the people who buy my flowers. Okay, So status, this was huge for us. And the blooms were fun and they dry beautifully. Status is one of my favorite dried flowers. So, and when I say one of my favorites, I mean top 20 because everything is my favorite. Seeker White. And we're gonna also do, a pastel mix. Like I said, I really love my mixes. We ordered our flowers between Christmas and New Year's. Can't remember what day exactly. And even then, ordering then for this upcoming season, a lot of stuff was sold out. So next year we will order in the fall or even in the summer. We might even order in the spring. Who knows? For our flowers next year. No, probably fall. So note to self, don't wait until spring to order summer flowers. You probably won't get what you're looking for. All right, straw flower. Okay, so these dry awesome. I love flowers that work for me in the garden. And then when we have too many blooms for the bouquets that are going out that week or not enough people coming to our U-Pick that week or whatever is happening, I can cut them and dry them and they are dual purpose in my garden. So straw flower is that for us. We're going to grow a vintage white. And we're also going to grow a choice mix. So again, I really love my mixes. Not everyone does, but we here at this farm, for us, mixes work great. All right. Pink Beauty, this is one that's new that we're going to try this year. I've never tried to grow it, so we're going to see what happens. These are our 6 to 8 week blooms, by the way. We're going to plant these 6 to 8 weeks before our last frost. Ooh, explosion grass. You guys, explosion grass was a huge hit for me. So my florist will even come and buy the bucket full of explosion grass. And whenever I put it in my bouquet, people are like, you put explosion grass in your bouquet? I love this. So I've seen it in other people's work and I love it, but it grows native here. But I also do a row or two of the explosion grass. My fave. I've tried growing a lot of different other ornamental grasses. We have some that are native here that just grow. We have a creek that runs through our property. And we have a lot of grasses that just grow kind of alongside that creek. Yes, I said creek. Anyway, and so I use a lot of those. I tried growing a whole bunch of different ones, but I don't love that if I can't tend to it right away or fast enough, it turns prickly and pokey and then it overruns and reseeds itself. And so this year, the only grass I'm going to grow is the ornamental grass. Amaranth. Love me some amaranth. I actually don't really love the hanging amaranth the way that some people do, but I do love it for my dried work. I do love it for wreaths and wall pieces. So this one's a coral fountain. We're going to grow that. We've grown that one before. This one's the hot biscuit. I love this for fall work. This is more of a spiky amaranth. And this I love. And our florists go crazy over it in late August, September, and even into October. Very pretty. This is the tassel one, the one that's hangy. It's the green. It's an emerald. And then also this one I use in almost every single bouquet. It is my fave. So, highly recommend amaranth. Love me some amaranth. Okay, now we are moving into our 4 to 6 week stuff. You guys, I lied to you. Remember how I said I'm not going to do another grass? Explosion grass and cress grass. Cress is one of my favorites. So the explosion is my fave and the cress is my fave. And we grow the Persian cress. So I just direct seed this. Takes 60 to 75 days. I do not start this early. So I think we've moved into my direct seeding seeds. I love direct seed because that's less lights I'm paying for, less space it's taking up in my seed starting, and I can just plop them right out into the garden. We have drip irrigation all set up, and we can they just go. And I don't have to put, I'm not touching it multiple times. So it's making me more money, and it's beautiful. So love me some cress. Okay. Snow on the mountain. Never have I grown snow on the mountain. This is a new one for us. Not really sure. Hope we love it. I've seen it. I think we love it. So this is direct seed. We're going to direct seed that. Marigolds. Marigolds, I'm going to direct seed. And I'm actually not going to direct seed them right away. I'm going to wait until a few weeks into our season. These are more of a fall flower, and they go beautifully in our September bouquets. So September and October. So we are going to grow a yellow, a cocoa gold, and a giant orange. So those are our marigolds. We're going to direct seed, and I actually am going to do them with like my second or third succession of the other direct seeded stuff. Okay, so here we have our zinnias. Guys, these are a workhorse. I probably ordered too many. I don't love a dried zinnia. In fact, I've tried it once. I didn't love it. I haven't tried it since. So whoever's figured out dried zinnias, you get a round of applause, but I am not a dried zinnia girl. My favorite are dahlias, dried dahlias. Love me some dried dahlias. Anyway, zinnias. We are going to grow a agave, I don't know, a queenie lime. Ooh, I love anything that's like bicolor, tricolor. Love all that. Okay, a ballerina. Ooh, these are my favorite. I cannot wait to grow these. They're more of like a pastel color. Very pretty. Okay, Cinderella peach. These have a little bit more texture to them. And then a mix, a giant mix. And also a formula mix, so a queenie mix. So those will be a couple colors at least on them. Love me my zinnias. They don't go in the cooler, so they don't love cool weather, and I direct seed these. All right, Orlea, 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 Orlea. White finch. This was huge for me. So love these, direct seed these. They only take 60 to 70 days to do, and I like these. My florists love these, and I love these in wedding work. Love, love, love. Also, my U-Pick customers love it because they don't see a lot of that. Cosmos. Guys, I have a love-hate relationship with Cosmos. I do not love the vase life, but I think they are dainty and darling and airy and breezy, and they add a lot of movement to my bouquets, and I love that. Also, my U-Pick customers go crazy over them. My florists love them for wedding work. So, Cosmos. We grow a lot of them. So we're going to do a double-click rose. We're gonna do cranberries double click. I like the double click because I feel like they have more texture to them. Really cute. Okay, cupcake. I also like a cupcake. We're gonna grow white. I feel like I can't grow enough white on the farm. We're gonna grow a light pink. We're gonna grow apricota. I love these ones. These are so cute. And we're gonna grow a mix. You guys, I love my mixes. Okay. And we're gonna grow bright lights. These wowed me away. So I got a huge pack of them. We're gonna grow the bright lights. They're an orange color. Very pretty. These were a hit last year. So we're gonna grow quadruple that many. And like I said, a lot of my seeds get dropped in the spaces they shouldn't be. They get stepped on, they get forgotten outside. We got 5 kids helping me, and then I hire a couple people part-time who actually are really great. So, okay, so we grow 2 types of sunflowers on our farm. We grow a pro cut, which is a single stem, and we grow the tall sunflowers. The tall sunflowers are usually branching, and my U-Pick customers love the branching sunflowers because there's lots of stems on one, and they feel like they're not. I feel like with my U-Pick customers, they come in and they're like, I don't want to take the only flower, I want to leave them for you. And I'm like, I grew it for you, take the flower. Anyway, okay, so we're going to grow a single stem Vincent, okay? Love these ones. We're also going to grow a pro cut white. Pro cut white night is my favorite. My favorite. My florists love it. My U-Pick customers love it. I get tons of compliments in my bouquets, my market bouquets. They love it. We love a pro white night. Sunflowers are beautiful, but they grow on the side of the road here. They're native to here. So you find sunflowers everywhere. But when I can find a variety that doesn't just grow wild, I feel like I get really big compliments on that. It kind of is a huge hit here. Okay, so these ones are the white light. They kind of have a more of like a yellowy center, if I remember right. Love the white night, love the white light. Highly recommend. We also have Pro Cut Horizon, Pro Cut Lemon, so it's a little bit lighter, the lemon. The Strawberry Blonde, guys, loving me these. They're huge in my bouquets. The Plum too. I only grow the gummy bear ones for my U-Pick customers. I don't love them in a bouquet. I feel like they're too big, but maybe I just need to plant them closer together. We'll try. So when I am planting my sunflowers, I'm not doing what they recommend on the back. I am planting them right next to each other to keep them shorter and the blooms a little bit smaller so they're not overpowering in my bouquets. I love a red hedge, especially later in the season. Love, love, love this one. It's great for the fall. And a Valentine. These ones are super pretty. All of the sunflowers that we grow here on the farm, I make sure they have a really good vase life. That's super important to me. I don't want my customers to take home their market bouquets and they last a day. I want them to take them home and they last a week or better. So loving our sunflowers. These ones I grow just for my U-Pick people, maybe wedding work or my florists. And then also we're gonna grow, ooh, I love me the Pro Cut Peach. So we're gonna grow the Pro Cut Peach. And then Zanzibar, you guys, staple. I love this for the fall. One of my faves. One of my faves. Okay, something that I didn't buy because I have a ton of already, Sweet Annie. I love Sweet Annie. I love, it dries great. It smells yummy. It's nice to put in a bouquet. It's like a greenery. So I love that. Oh, what else? Bells of Ireland. Ooh, huge. Definitely grow Bells of Ireland. That's my fave. I didn't have to buy that because we had some left over from last year. My daughter didn't dump the packet out. Lisianthus. We are going to grow 7 different types of Lisianthus. So Lisianthus are group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. Group 1 blooms earliest in the spring. Then group 2 will bloom. Then group 3 in the fall. And then group 4 is a winter blooming Lisianthus. I don't grow the group 4s because I don't have a hoop house or a structure to grow in. And I am not the type of person who would go out and open up my tunnels every day and close them and all the things. So I want to spend my winter with my kids. So we only grow spring through fall. Anyway, Lisianthus, we are going to grow the Arena Apricot. Okay, and that is a group 3. So that'll bloom later in the season for us. And these are seeds I'm starting right now. It is January, I don't even know, January 8th. And we are going to start these. I should have started them last month, but I didn't. So we are going to start them now, and they might bloom a little later for us. So we are going to grow the gold. We are going to grow the gold. Excuse me. We are going to grow pink. And that is a group 2. We are going to grow white. Again, I cannot grow enough white on this farm. I feel like it just it adds contrast or it mutes a lot. So it's just, I love the white. Ooh, blue. We do not have enough blue flowers in the cut flower world. So I always grab a blue whenever there's any type of blue that we can grow. Okay, this is a group 3 and it's the red. Arena red. Okay, and then we also have Apricot 3. So that'll bloom later in the season. My next video will be how to wake up our ranunculus, and we're gonna experiment with some eucalyptus in some pots. So that'll be our next video. Please subscribe, follow along. If you like our journey, comment on the things that you love to grow, what zone you're in. I wanna hear from you. Thanks so much, you guys, and we'll see you on our next video.